AOC has an absolute meltdown when she hears the crimes about Joe Biden. You have to check this out.
Mr. Bobulinski, I heard your opening statement. It's submitted to the record, part of our proceedings. I have a quick question. Simple. Is it your testimony today that you personally witnessed President Joe Biden commit a crime?
I believe the fact that he was sitting with me while I was putting together a business deal.
Did you witness the president commit a crime? Is it your testimony today?
Yes.
And what crime have you witnessed?
How much time do I have to go through it?
It is simple. You name the crime. Did you watch him steal something?
Corruption statutes, RICO and conspiracy.
What is it? What is the crime, sir? Specifically.
You asked me to answer the question. I answered the question.
No.
RICO, you're obviously not familiar with. Corruption
Excuse me,
statutes,
sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. RICO is not a crime. It is a category. What is the crime?
It's a category of crimes that you're then charged
You
under
have charges.
a long 100
You
list
have
of
charges.
statutes.
Sir,
You
please
want me to name the exact statute under RICO?
Yes.
Well, it's funny. In this committee room, everyone's not here. There's over 18
All right, sir. I reclaim my
lawyers
time.
that went to law school.
I reclaim my time.
You guys
okay,
to
thank
define
you,
the
sir. I
statute
reclaim my
under
time.
RICO.
Clearly, what we are seeing here today is a continuation of the 15-month saga of the Republican majority lost in the desert. Impeachment 101. The majority party, or whomever is raising impeachment, must accuse the president of a high crime, a specific high crime or misdemeanor. I would like to submit to the record HRES 918, the House resolution to open this impeachment inquiry.
Without objection to order.
This resolution does not outline a high crime or misdemeanor. It's not here. Now, when we compare the chairman's opening from his previous opening, he's talking about Ukraine and Burisma and all of this. This entire inquiry is based on a blockbuster piece of information that was in a classified SCIF room. And inside that room was a document alleging President Biden directly of a $10 million bribery scheme, a $10 million bribery scheme, extremely serious. What happened? What happened a month ago, Mr. Chairman? That document, the FBI arrested the person who offered those allegations for falsifying his testimony to the FBI. This entire impeachment inquiry is based on an actual, provable individual who has lied. Now, responsible leadership would withdraw an inquiry based on that.
So first of all, I'm sorry, I cannot take AOC's voice. She is at a hearing. When you're at a hearing, you're there to ask the witness questions, right? And she had an agenda, she had a plan. So she went forth with starting to ask the witness questions. And when the witness started to actually provide facts and evidence, she totally shut him down. She worded it in a way that sounded like he wasn't answering the question, but he was answering the questions. And she went out on a rant, just saying one thing after another of how she feels about what's happening with the president's impeachment inquiry. Just went out with a total ranting. You're not there to share your viewpoint of a situation. You're there to ask why the person even come for questions. You know that once she heard him starting to actually, I think he got away with like listing, he was ready to list the fourth crime that Joe Biden did, where at that point she shuts him down and just went out into her whole ranting thing. You're there to ask questions. You're there to listen to their response and then react to their response. You're not there to talk your own talking points for the whole time you have to ask your questions. That was just so ridiculous.